Hello, Joey here from my new apartment on the Upper West Side. Many of my postural therapy clients ask me what are a few things they can do when they've been driving, sitting in a car, or even sitting in general for long periods of time, just to quickly get the body more functional and to feel better. So I want to give you a few quick exercises you can do on a long road trip or when you're sitting that will hopefully just reset the body and your posture and your alignment. So what I often feel or experience when I am driving in a car is that as a function of my body being in this position, I really get much tighter and lose space over here. My body kind of defaults into this position. So what I typically do for my body, and I want to share with you, is I get out of the car, I'll hold on to the car, and I'll start with a standing quad stretch. I'll do about 45 seconds to a minute on each side, just breathing nice and deeply. Do the other side. So what's this doing? In addition to creating a nice stretch in the front of my thigh, it's actually changing the position of my pelvis from being flexed back to a nice, taller, more extended position. So I do it on both sides, once or twice, to really balance that mechanism. Next, I want to create more extension, opening in my entire spine. So if what I do, and if you have the flexibility, is a standing overhead extension. So interlace your fingers, turn your palms the other way, arms overhead, drop your shoulders down in the socket, and just breathe nice and deeply for about a minute. At any point you feel your shoulders come up, just going to drop them down. If this is too much for you, you can put your hands behind your head, or you can pull your elbows back, or your arms back. Again, just really to promote a nice extension, opening in your spine, to open up the stomach, to breathe nice and deeply. Next is I try to find a bench or a chair, and I do 10 sitting cats and dogs. So inhale, I roll forward, exhale back, just using the bones. Nice, easy, natural position. Do that 10 times. I sit up tall. I'll put my fists between my knees if I don't have a yoga block. Keeping that nice tall sitting position. I'm going to squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Do that 20 times. I'll do that back and forth 2 or 3 sets. So put the bones in the right place. Engage the deeper postural muscles to keep the bones in the right place. Again, counteracting that driving default or that sitting default. And then lastly, what I try to do is I'll try at the top of a car to do a counter stretch. So I'll have my palms on the hood of the car, and I'm just going to pull my hips back, maintaining this nice natural arch in my low back. So I'm not that. I want this. Arms are as light as possible. All of the work in my hips. Just breathe nice and deeply for about a minute. As I progress here, my arms get lighter and lighter, all of the work in my hips. That's really going to reinforce this nice, tall spinal position, getting my body out of that. So a quick 5 exercise sequence you can do. Should take about 4 or 5 minutes, just to really counteract either driving a lot, or what happens to your body in that sitting position, or sitting at home, at work, or what have you, but something you could use on your own, some easy-to-do tools. As always, feel free to reach out with any questions or comments. I'll be so excited to hear how doing this little sequence works for you. Hope you have a great day, and thank you for your time.